JavaScript is at the heart of web, and as a result of that, it's easily the most sought-after skill amongst new web developers today. In this video, we try to list down the 10 most crucial questions every JavaScript or web developer must know the answers to before facing a JavaScript interview. Number 1. What is the difference between let and var keywords? There are 3 main differences between let and var keywords worth mentioning. First, let was introduced with ES6, whereas var had always been there with JavaScript. Second difference, variables created with let keyword have a block scope, but variables created with the var keyword have a function scope. For example, here we define a function, and inside the function, inside a block, we define 2 variables, x and y. One is defined with the let keyword, and the other is defined with the var keyword. Now, we try to console log both the variables from outside the scope of the block, but inside the scope of the function. Whereas the variable defined with var is still accessible due to its function scope, we see that the variable defined with let throws us a reference error. Difference number 3 between let and var keywords, though both the variables defined with let and var get hoisted to the top of its scope by the interpreter, variables defined with let will result in a reference error if accessed before the declaration. For example, here in this code snippet, we see that the variable discounted, which is declared with the keyword var, is hoisted at the top of its scope and hence can be accessed already before its declaration. However, here in the second code snippet, we see that the variable discounted, which is declared with the keyword let, is hoisted at the top of its scope but cannot be accessed already before its declaration, which is why it would lead to a reference error. Question number 2. What is the difference between let and const keywords? Compared with the var keyword, const keyword behaves almost same as the let keyword, however, with one crucial difference, variables defined with the const keyword cannot be changed after they have been initialized. Question number 3. What is the difference between double equal to and triple equal to operators? Double equal to is used for comparison between 2 variables, irrespective of the data type of the variable. Triple equal to is used for comparison between 2 variables, but this will strictly check the type, which means it will first check the data type and then compare the 2 values. For example, in this little code snippet we see that the second statement returns false because 100 as a number has a different data type from 100 as a string. Question number 4. How to clone an array or an object in JavaScript without creating a reference to the original? By using the spread operator. The spread operator in JavaScript is denoted by 3 dots. What is the difference between null and undefined? Undefined means a variable has been declared but has not yet been assigned a value. On the other hand, null is an assignment value. It can be assigned to a variable as a representation of no value. Question number 6. What are the data types supported by JavaScript? JavaScript supports the following 7 main types of data: undefined, null, boolean, string, symbol, number, and object. Question number 7. In JavaScript, how can you write a method to check if a string is palindrome in order of one-time complexity? Here, we have a function called checkIfPalindrome which takes in a string as argument. Then we first convert the string to an array. And after that, use the inbuilt JavaScript array functions to first reverse the array and then join back into a new string. At last, we simply compare the 2 strings to tell if the original string was a palindrome or not. If we had used a for or while loop, we would have needed an order of n time complexity to solve the problem. However, since we don't use any such loops, this method takes only an order of 1 time complexity. Question number 8. Is JavaScript a strongly typed language? JavaScript is not strongly typed. It does not know what type a variable is until it is actually instantiated at runtime. This also means that it may be too late and can sometimes lead to a lot of runtime errors. TypeScript was created to add type support to JavaScript and catch some potential type errors during compilation. Question number 9. What are the differences between Array.slice and Array.splice methods in JavaScript? Both the methods return a subarray from a specified index. However, splice changes the original array, whereas slice doesn't. Question number 10. What is the difference between break and continue statements inside a JavaScript for loop? As we see in this code snippet, the break statement breaks from the loop and continues executing the code after the loop. However, the continue statement breaks one iteration in the loop if a specified condition occurs. We thank you for going through our top 10 JavaScript interview questions. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you would like to support our channel, please consider subscribing.